Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Bitches, welcome back to the channel. We are here with episode 12 of the Real Madrid career mode. We're making moves. We're getting on with the series, and I'm liking it. We're on a deadline day for you guys today, and we also have in today's episode a El Clasico in the Copa del Rey facing off against Barcelona. I actually forgot what I'd done was I simulated the next round, which was against Rayo Vallecano, and I simulated it because we would have had 3 Copa del Rey games in a row, and honestly I really just didn't want to play another Copa del Rey game back to back, and I hope that's not how it always works, because I'm probably gonna end up just simulating one of them every time, because like I say, I usually just simulate games if I'm playing the same team too many times in a row or something like that, but playing 3 cup games in a row, honestly, you know, I like to focus a lot on the league. So after a while, I want to get back to league football, right? So I did simulate a game against Rayo Vallecano, and I did I forgot to actually put it in. I can't be bothered to go back and I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I can't be bothered to go and look for it and slide it into the video. So I'm just gonna tell you how it is. We simulated, we won. I can't even remember the score, but we went through, and we will be facing Barcelona in today's episode. But before we get into that, we're kicking off against Real. What am I against? We're kicking off against Real Madrid. We're kicking off against Granada, a team that held. Oh, sorry, no, that's the wrong team. I was thinking of Getafe. Getafe held us to a 0-0 draw. I can't remember the score last time we faced Granada, but we're facing off against Granada here today, and this is how both teams line up. We only have 2 games in today's episode because obviously we had transfer deadline day, and at the time of recording I was just expected to have more content, right? Because with all the transfers that I tend to put into the videos and all that stuff like that, like I was saying before, transfer window episodes tend to be longer. So I only had two games in today's video, and it actually turned out to be a little bit short, so we could have fit another game in, but you know, short episode again. Don't worry, we're gonna get back to, especially once the transfer window's gone and we got games coming thick and fast. Don't worry, we're gonna be putting 4, maybe even 5. No, we ain't gonna put 5. That's a lie. I put maybe when we hit milestones like 50 episodes, 100 episodes, then we put 5, 6, 7 games in. But in this game, almost identical finish to the one that Benzema got in the last episode. We was talking about how he tends to tuck those ones away, but we worked our way down the right hand side, trying to double our lead early. Ball is worked into the box perfectly to Vinny, and that just sums up Vinny's form right now. He's just dipped. He's just dipped. We're sticking by him. Obviously, you know, every now and again we're dropping him out because, you know, we still got to get our wins. We've got a lot of players in this team who can really earn a place in the squad. But Vinny, I mean, we got to stick by him, and it's just not going for him right now. But Pedro Neto stepped up, found the back of the net, and I believe this is his first goal as a Real Madrid player. So hopefully, if Vinicius' form is going to drop, obviously Benzema has been stepping up, but hopefully now we have a young winger, and it's been handed to him on a plate right there. As you see the Granada defense passing it straight into his path. They didn't even look. They didn't even look to see who was over there. He tried to give it to the left back. Neto was there, and he took it into the box, found the back of the net, and scores his first Real Madrid goal, and hopefully the first of many for the young 21-year-old. He's got plenty of time to grow and improve, and hopefully, like I said, that's the first of many goals. Granada came forward and forced a save out of Thibaut Courtois. Still only 25 minutes into this game, and you know, it was going back and forth a little bit. Granada is a team that comes out and they attack. Like, I like it. But they leave, obviously, as you saw with the last goal, no, sorry, with a Vinicius opportunity, they left a lot of space in behind, and we have a lot of fast players and players who can initiate a counter-attack really well. So it's to their detriment, really. But I mean, promising, you know, enthusiastic attack for them, and they almost got their rewards as they hit the post right there. They definitely had Thibaut Courtois beaten on that sense. But Modric right there, look at that effort from Luka Modric. Just absolutely would have been a screamer right there from the Croatian. But just not even the bar, it just hit the net, like right behind the bar. It was dipping. It was dipping. If he was a little bit further out, that's crashing into the top corner, back of the net right there. Right before the end of the first half, Granada come forward again, forcing a header. Oh, I was going to say a save but they get a header off of the crossbar. Second time they've hit the woodwork in this one, and they force a save out of Thibaut Courtois. And Courtois is not happy with his defense right there, as they had a man open inside the box. I thought it was Suarez, but Suarez has a face in this game, I'm sure, and that guy doesn't really look to have a face. But regardless, they maybe could have had more up to this point in this game. But Pedro Neto hitting the post right there, trying to get his second of the day. And I mean, both teams were creating chances. We went to make a triple substitution as Benzema came off for Luka Jovic. Isco actually came on, and Rodrigo. I don't know why it says Luka Rodrigo when Rodrigo gets subbed on. Because is that his name? I thought it was Rodrigo de Silva or something. Maybe it's Luka Rodrigo de Silva. That's a long-ass name, but interesting. Well, that's a third Luka we have on our team. Luka Modric, Jovic, and Rodrigo. But Granada, poor clearance again from the keeper, and eventually the ball was slotted nicely into Pedro Neto, and the Portuguese winger found the back of the net again and has announced himself to the Real Madrid fans as he hits the net for 2. Gets himself a brace, his first as a Real Madrid player, on the same day that he scores his first goal, and picks himself up the Man of the Match award for the same game. I told you this guy was gonna be good, and he gonna be good. The boy gonna be good. I'm telling you, I got a good feeling about Pedro Neto out wide. Pedro Neto and Vinicius on either wing, when Vinicius brings his form back many years into the future, even when both of them have grown to even potentially 90 overalls, I'm hoping. I mean, the way Vinicius has been growing, I have no doubt he'll at some point hit 90 overall at least. I'm pretty sure he's a 85 overall at this point. From the start of the way he started the season, he shot up in overall. I think at the beginning, no. At the beginning of the season, he's at 80, right? I think he's at 84. I think he's at 84 overall. 84 or 85. But either way, he's grown like crazy. I'm sure at some point he'll be a 90 overall. But we did get into the El Clasico, the final game of today's episode, playing off against Barcelona again. Y'all know I usually do these as live games, but you know, sometimes it just doesn't line up, right? If I got one game in between, you know, I'm not gonna do a video of just one match in it, right? You know, two is short enough. But it just didn't line up. So Barcelona, and to be honest, Copa del Rey game, I maybe would have done it live. You know, the live games just come as I feel. You know, I usually take a look at the calendar, and I kind of plan what game will most likely be live in the near future. But other than that, usually, especially in the moment, maybe I look at the table and I say, oh, this game is quite important, and then we do that as a live game. But this one didn't make it as a live game. Off against Barcelona, you know how huge it is regardless, and we were trying to get off to a good start because we've had slow starts against Barcelona in the past, and we had a huge chance right there as the ball was played across the face of the goal. And if anybody was gambling, anybody was making that run across the face of the box, we would have had a 1-0 lead. But Barcelona came forward down the other side, trying to get himself a 1-0 lead. Huge opportunity, huge shot on goal right there that was denied. This is what I'm talking about. This right here is what I'm talking about when I say Courtois is a beast in this game. And if we did not have him, we would not be top of the league. I can guarantee that. Because some of the saves he's made this season is incredible. And he makes another one right there to deny Barcelona. And I mentioned the last time we played Barcelona in a Supercopa, we just couldn't get near them. And this game was not as bad, but it was still, they're just really good in this game. They're so, and honestly, I like it. They maybe shouldn't be as good as they are now at this point, because obviously Barcelona have fallen off big time. Like, they are not, I want to even say they're just not a good team anymore. Like, you know, but, you know, they're kind of playing like old school Barcelona, which, you know, I'm fine with. They're still Barcelona. It is what it is. We had a big chance right there as Valverde slid it wide of the post, and Barcelona came back the other way with just over 10 minutes to play of regular time, and another save was forced out of Thibaut Courtois, and from the resulting corner they whipped it in, and another save was forced out of Courtois. And right now in this game he was saving us. We had chances of our own, as you've seen, but really Courtois and his saves kept us in it. We had another chance as Modric sprayed a brilliant ball out wide. Asensio's cut in, and this time it's ter Stegen's chance, an opportunity to make a save. and get himself, you know, in front of the camera. Asensio came in onto his weaker right foot, but, you know, we know how good he is with both feet and how good his long-range efforts are. So really, it was a good save that had to be made from ter Stegen. But in this game, ended 0-0. Obviously, the Copa del Rey at this point is 2 legs. So honestly, satisfied. 0-0 draw. It is what it is. We'll take it into the second leg. And this is what it looks like for the rest of the month. We got to play Villarreal and Manchester United in the next episode. 2 really big games. We're going to Old Trafford. And it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. You look at the top scorers, and Benzema has just shot his way up to the top. Closely followed by Fekir. You got players like Enes Unal in there. You know, a lot of the big hitters of the Spanish league are doing their job right now. Which, you know, as I said, always happy to see the you know, same with the teams. Happy to see the big teams at the top. Happy to see the big players at the top of the top scorers. I like that EA have really gone out of their way and fixed that, because it got really annoying to see, like, Cristiano Ronaldo with 5 goals at the end of the season. It's kind of silly, right? So yeah, they've kind of fixed that a little bit. It's a lot more. That's something I like with just the challenge as well. Again, we go back to the challenge of playing on manual. All stuff like that is a lot more realistic. Like, probably if I was playing on assisted, Benzema would probably have 45 goals already this season, maybe 20 assists. I like the fact that it's a lot more realistic. At this point of the season, he's got 17 goals. Maybe it's a bit much even to have in February. Not really, right? No, like, it's realistic, and the way the rest of the team is set up with their goals, that as well is a lot more realistic. And at the end of this episode, still 1 point clear at the top, but Barcelona have played a game extra, so at some point in this episode, they've dropped points. We have an opportunity in our next game against Villarreal, which is probably our game in hand, to open up a 4-point gap, which would be huge, considering the way this season has been going. To open up a 4-point gap at the top of the table would be a massive step in the right direction of us winning the La Liga title. But that is it for today's episode. Remember to leave a like, remember to subscribe, share the video if you gotta do it. Go back and check out the old ones, episode 1 through 11. Go back and check out the Leicester, the West Brom, Southampton, whatever career mode if you want. You know, go check out the other stuff we got on the channel. We're doing a Guardians of the Galaxy walkthrough at the moment. You know, we got Kana Bridge of Spirits. We play all sorts on the channel. Remember, it's not actually a FIFA channel. I just enjoy playing FIFA. I like making FIFA content, but this is actually a walkthrough channel. So go ahead and check it out if you like these. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. There's so much on the channel to enjoy. So if you've made it this far, you're obviously enjoying this. Just go and check it out. If you don't like it, you know, you ain't gonna watch it again. But I'd appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a like, you know, and get out. Peace. Bye. Speak to you later. I'm sorry. I love you. Bye.